What's going on, people? It's your boy, The Black Love, and today we're going to talk about mature content. Yes, the steamy, gritty stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You love it. You love to hate it. I don't know, man. I did a commentary before when I was talking about Hideo Kojima, and there was a lot of backlash he got for designing one of the female characters in Metal Gear Solid 5 looking sexy. You know, he designed her to look, I guess, provocative. You know, he did it intentionally, and personally, I defended him and I defended his actions. There were a lot of people who were outraged about it, and they thought, oh, you know, she's supposed to be a sniper, and how dare she look scantily clad, and where's her clothes at? She's a video game character, okay? And the guy has all right to design the characters in the game however he wants to, especially seeing as that is not the only outlandish character. There are male outlandish characters. There's all types of crazy stuff going on in that game, and there's worse out there. And the backdrop of this commentary right now is a scene from Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, and this is probably one of my favorite parts of the campaign. It's actually pretty damn crazy. The idea is, you're called in by an FIB agent, and you have to torture a man for information. Yes, you literally have to torture. They give you, and this is gameplay mechanics, they give you a variety of tools you can use to torture this man to get information that you don't even know if he has or doesn't have. Alright, and it's actually surprisingly fun. I know that sounds sick and crazy, but it's a video game, okay? This is not real life. Majority of the people who play these games are not going to go out and torture people because they saw it in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, that's one of the things that people have been getting at a lot over the last... Hell, they've been doing it since way back in the 90s, matter of fact. I was going to say in the last, year or something. No, since back in the 90s, people have been trying to link mature games and their content to violence and lewd behavior and just indecency and whatever crime you can think of. They've tried to link some video game to that type of crime. You know, whether it's a kid shooting up a school, somebody going streaking, or somebody just doing random violence. They try to link it to video games, and that's what I'm talking about. So I defended Kojima in the video I made because, in all honesty, who are we to sit up there and try and draw the links here, or try and make the connections between games and these behaviors when, realistically, millions of people buy these games, play these games, and those millions of people do not commit crimes. It's a select few people who decide to do things. And whether or not you want to say that a video game is the catalyst for that, come on. That's way too far of a stretch for a person to make. So, this is another video of me talking right now about how I believe that as a society, we're getting too crazy over the mature content in games. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a prime example, and I use it because it is a satire of the worst elements of society. Everything is overdone. Alright? And I like that. I think that's a good thing. I think we need games like that. I'm an adult. It's a game for adults. And adults, at least most of us, are able to enjoy the humor involved, enjoy the satire, and see the difference between something trying to influence us to do something and not to do something. This game isn't telling you, go kill people, go steal cars, go beat up hookers. The game is it's a satire, it's a parody of that. Those are all elements that actually exist in our world. And, for the most part, you could find worse shit than this on television. Worse shit than this on the internet. We love freedom of the internet. Well, you know what? There's worse shit out there on the internet. You can actually watch people get killed on the internet. Actually watch hookers get beaten up and all that stupid stuff. Alright? You can see all that on the internet. And I'm not an advocate for censoring that, by the way. So, before anyone draws any conclusions, it's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is you can try your best to shelter people from the real world, but you're going to fail at it. You're going to fail miserably. And pardon me, the phone started friggin' ringing in the middle of that. But yeah, you're going to fail miserably if you try to shelter people from the real world, because as you grow up throughout life, and as you experience other cultures, as you experience the real world, the social structure of the country we live in, or the world we live in even, you're going to have to face things. You're going to have to face reality. Alright? A good, mature adult can actually face that reality and move on. Live your life, alright? It's just entertainment. And that's what I want to get at right now. It's just entertainment. Now, I really like that part, just waterboarding this guy. That was fucking hilarious. But yeah, it's just entertainment. I mean, I don't know how many times people like me can go out there and make commentary stating this, but that's what it is. You know, it's not about people getting off to these types of things. It's really just about us having something different. Seeing things differently. Things that you don't normally see. The world's not sun and rainbows. Alright? It's pretty fucked up out there. And it takes really creative people to be able to take the negatives and spin some type of humor out of it, or some type of creative, artistic narrative from that. You know, how many people out there like reading novels or watching investigative shows or Law and Order, things like that? It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff, just in a different wrapped up formula. So, this rant has been long. I've been going on for a while. But you guys get my drift. Alright? Mature content is out there. We all love it. It's a part of life. And avoiding it and trying to shelter people from it is only going to hurt them. Because one of these days you're going to have to face the reality anyway. So, my advice to you guys, enjoy what you can while you can. Alright? Life is too short. It's been your boy, The Black Love. Hope you enjoyed this commentary, and leave your thoughts in the comments below on what you think about mature content.